What's good, YouTube? What's good, people? What's going on? How is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? I guess and I pray that you guys are having a wonderful trading week, and I guess that you're doing what's important and making sure that you guys are staying out the lane. Well, this is your boy Harlem, and I'm back with another video. And before I introduce myself or anything like that, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everyone out there. Happy New Year. I pray and I hope and I put it all to the Most High that we guys have a wonderful trading week. We've been putting in the work, we've been making the sacrifices, and we've been showing up all the time just to make a difference in our lives. And I feel and I see and I can tell that it's about the time that everything pay out as we have manifested and planned it out. Right, so that's your boy Harlem, I repeat, and I'm back with another video. There's gonna be a trade breakdown on two trades that I took this week. The first week of 2024, we've already started it with a banger. Guys. We took two trades, right? USD CAD and NASDAQ, right? So I want to share with you guys how I took those trades, because I feel like it's a new year. Well, it's a new year. Many traders will be changing strategies and hopping into different strategies and everything like that, and switching mentors. But I want to show you guys that everything that we spoke about 2 years back, even last year, we are still going to talk about it this year. Nothing will change, but the only thing that will change is to just be making big profits. Right, that's the only difference, that we'll be experiencing big profits. But the strategy won't change, the approach won't change, setups that we approach won't change, and managing our risk won't change. Right, so quit capping, let's get into it. Right, so I didn't share a trade idea, right? I didn't share a weekly outlook because I didn't want to make you guys I didn't want to share this trade idea, this trading outlook, because one, it was still a festive season, and two, people were just enjoying their lives. So I didn't want to be out there just to give you guys everything that you guys wouldn't be ready to receive, right? But without further ado, people, let me show you guys how I took this trade. So USD CAD, I saw that USD CAD price is kind of like moving sideways, right? When you look at it in this instance, price has been moving sideways, right? So obviously from this sideways movement, I technically told myself that because we have some type of like intraday resistance, the price has been holding for some time since last year. The price has been holding for some time since last year. I told myself one thing, that obviously if I'm looking to be bullish on USD CAD, can I at least have price breaking above this very same zone, right? You can say the double top, you can call it a double top, you can call it a resistance, you can call it a zone, you can call it your supply, your demand, your ICT, your concept, your SMC, whatever that you say it is. I'm just calling it what a intraday resistance, or the double top, right? So I told myself that if I'm looking to be bullish, can I at least have a violation of this racing zone, right? Or if price won't be bullish, can I at least get signs that price is falling to break above and look for that intraday reversal and anticipate a move to the upside, right? So when you see now that we did what we anticipated, right? So what we anticipated, you can clearly see that price rejected 12 p.m. when we're approaching our London session, our New York session, right? 12 p.m. candlestick. I saw this candlestick pushing to the upside. Let me zoom in the chart so you guys can see what I'm talking about, right? I saw this candlestick on 12 p.m. price attempting to break above our very same zone, right? But unfortunately, we had price opening bullish and closing bearish with open bar. So obviously with this candlestick, I anticipated that if the coming candlestick will turn bearish, will trade bearish and close bearish, would anticipate a move to the upside, right? But in this instance, price did what? Price still managed to push and close bullish, meaning that the bulls are still in charge of the charts, or the dollar has more strength compared to the US, to the Canadian dollar, right? So obviously once we hit this bullish candlestick closing bullish or closing above our zone, breaking out, obviously when you have a breakout, we need to wait for a retest to continue up. But in this instance, I saw that, okay, this candlestick had a bullish candle close. We have a bullish candle close above. So the coming candlestick, I anticipated two things there. Even though price comes back here, even though price comes back to this very same zone to retest, I'm taking a trade based on what price giving me a sign that we are failing to break above, that we are failing to break below, and we're having signs that we are bullish in this pair, right? So we took this trade, right? I took a 42 pip move to the upside. So when you look at how I took this trade and why I took this trade was mainly based on the breakout in candlesticks. You can clearly see, I repeat, that obviously we had that intraday zone or that resistance, right? And we had price rejecting that resistance. In the coming candlestick, we had price violating that resistance. In some terms, we had price having a breakout of that resistance. So obviously, for price having a breakout, you need to wait for a retest to continue bullish. But in this instance, price didn't come back for a retest, so price continued moving to the upside. That's why I took this trade, right? So this trade wasn't easy, it wasn't hard. It's mainly based on you having to understand your zones, your candlesticks, your trading session, and most of all, you as a trader. You guys get that? So this trade wasn't easy, wasn't hard, I repeat. So this is how it's, before I did anything on the NASDAQ, I started by looking on the left side that what happened and what might happen. I clearly saw that, okay, price has some type of what? Price had this previous push and exhaustion phase, which was like price creating some type of what? Some type of support zone. So obviously from price moving puts her upside and moving sideways, right? There's a possibility that price will do what? Continue moving up. So in this instance, price did that what we anticipate, or what price action keeps on telling us, right? So obviously, once I understood that, okay, price had a previous higher low or that support zone or that intraday correction, I told myself one thing, that in order for me to take continuation trades, or in order for me to look to be bullish or to be bearish today, I need to wait for two things, right? I need to wait for two things in order for me to confirm this trade. One, you can clearly see that price has created lows, right? And two, the only thing, okay, one, price has created lows, and two, price has created that intraday highs. All we're now looking for in this trade is mainly two things. Are we gonna have a what? A break above of the highs or break below of our lows in order for us to confirm what might be happening next on NASDAQ, right? But in this instance, I also saw that, okay, price is giving me some type of what? Some type of price action pattern, right? The price action pattern, which is a bear flag, right? So obviously from price having this bear flag, I anticipated one thing, that obviously if we can get a break below of this flag and the lows that price has created, then I can still anticipate a continuation to the upside, because to the downside, because one, price is trading on our previous higher low, previous support or previous correction zone, or that intraday zone, right? Obviously once price is trading above that very same zone. Two, price has created a possible bear flag, right? And then three, we need to wait for what? For price to break below of our zone or our lows that price has created, confirming the strength of the bear flag that we are looking at price that is creating, right? So when I saw that, okay, price gave us a bear engulfing candlestick, once we had a bearish engulfing candlestick, that's when I anticipated that, you know what, price will look to continue moving to the upside, having a 40 pip stop and a 46 pip target, right? And a 46 pip target, because I wasn't looking to do much in this trade, right? But to be honest, I was looking to swing this trade, but I can clearly see that if I'm looking to swing, price will have a deeper pullback, because price has been creating smaller higher lows, smaller lower highs, smaller lower highs. And in order for us to look to swing, can we at least get a deeper pullback to confirm price being a swing trade position, right? So let me repeat this trade, right? Price had a previous zone, because we look at the left, price has a previous zone. One, two, price has created the possible bear flag, right? Three, prices broke out of our zone and our bear flag. lows, meaning those lows that prices created, that mainly anticipated, mainly gave us confirmation into say price will still look to continue moving to the downside, because if you can add too many confluences, that will somehow drive you crazy. So this is how I took those two trades. I wasn't looking for much and I wasn't looking for less. I was mainly looking at what I always look at when I approach the markets. Are we having a zone being violated or being respected? Are we having patterns being confirmed? Are we having candlesticks that confirm our pattern? Or is price going otherwise, right? So like I repeat before I end the video, guys, this year is 2024, and I pray that you guys will never switch strategies and hop onto different trading styles, and you will never switch mentors and stick to the mentor that you're currently on, unless he is or she is BS. But all I urge is you guys to keep the consistency, to keep the patience and the discipline, because this year we're going far, this year we're going places, and this year we're going to experience what we have never experienced before. But like I always say in every video that I always record, make sure that you like on the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video, comment on the video, click on the link on my description to sign up with the broker that I use, Quick Trade, and to most of all check out the day in the live vlogs that I recently dropped. They cool, they fire, they're educational, and they most of all entertaining. But without further ado, this is your boy Harlem. That's all I got on this video.